Hello, my name is Scot Woolley. I'm music director here at Ensemble Theatre Cincinnati, and I'm currently working on the wonderful musical play, Black Pearl Sings. In particular, I'm working with Annie Fitzpatrick, one of the actors, in playing the Autoharp. The Autoharp is a very fascinating instrument. It dates back to about the late 1880s and was invented by a German man who got the patent. And since then there have been a lot of permutations, but you'll notice it has strings and they're attached to tuning pegs, as well as a hole right here that kind of looks like a guitar hole, not dissimilar from the guitar, although it has many more strings. This device was very popular in rural communities because it was less expensive than a piano and very easy to move. You could travel, you could just pack up your buggy or your car or whatever you had and take the musical instrument with which you would sing songs at night with your kids, family, or at parties out on the front porch. And from its early inception as the Autoharp, it has these bars, you see these bars, that are attached here, and they have chord names on them. And when these bars are depressed, they dampen all of the strings that are not in that particular chord. For example, I'm going to play a B flat chord for you. Here we go. So I find B flat, and I lay it down, and I take my pick, and I strum from the bottom up. A lovely B flat chord. La la! And if I want to play a rhythmic pattern, I take my pick and I use it in a back and forth motion, kind of like a guitar. So you have high notes, middle notes, and low notes. And we go back to home base, the B flat chord. And we dampen the strings, ta-da. So I've been working with Annie at determining what keys she sings in that fit best for her voice and that are actually contained on these bars. That's a little bit of a trick, but I will tell you this. We were very lucky with both ladies. They both sing in the key of Autoharp. And so the process of rehearsal with the actors is to determine which of these bars belong to each particular song. And what we found, very interestingly enough, is one song is literally just these two bars back and forth. That's all it is. Very simple. It's amazing how you can make an entire song out of just two chords. One song is these four in a varying pattern. And another song is this one, this one, this one, and that one. Oh no, that one. This one, this one, this one. Interesting, huh? So you can actually maybe get a little visual pattern as well to help define which song am I on. Oh, may I say that the inclusion of the musical material in the show is fascinating in that, with rare exception, only one exception, Pearl sings everything a cappella, which allows those musical moments to really be extensions of the dialogue scenes, and sometimes they start the scene. So it's very real, spontaneous, conversational, and full of depth and humor and pathos and drama, wonderful melodies, many of which will be familiar to the audiences, and some forgotten chestnuts that we haven't thought of since we were little kids. So I think it's a fascinating experience, and where else are you going to get to hear the Autoharp played in a play? I think this is the only time I've ever had to work on an Autoharp. But this is a beautiful instrument procured just for the use in this particular play, and I highly recommend everybody to maybe give a little thought to picking up an Autoharp, because they're fun to play, and they're transportable, and Lord knows we could use some at a party.
I'll do the notes and you do the strums.
And I'll do the strumming.
Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah. Big finish. was
It was
beautiful.
beautiful.